So if I could only post once a week on LinkedIn, it's going to say, and it'll search all of our meetings, all of our tasks, all of our emails. So I would never bet AI making that judgment. It's supposed to be the year of proof of concepts.
10 AI questions every executive will be forced to answer this year.
What's one non-obvious way AI is already changing how leaders make decisions?
I think the biggest way that leaders are making decisions based on AI is by leveraging unstructured data. Like, for example, everything that we do now, from all the online Teams meetings or Zoom meetings, are all recorded. And now we can ask AI to give us answers, and it'll search all of our meetings, all of our tasks, all of our emails. Everything that we might have had to depend on dashboards to do in the past, we can get answers very quickly, allowing executives to make decisions quicker and faster than they could before.
If you had to grow SAASBERRY with half the budget, what would you cut? What would you double down on?
I think if I could do things with half the budget, I would probably avoid some of the big sponsorships, some of the big tech events. If it's going to cost me 10 grand to sponsor a tech event, I'd probably do a very focused virtual online event and target CEOs around a messaging that they want to do. So be more frugal with the big spend and the traditional spend, and try to do more custom boutique type of offerings to get time with your customers more.
What's a mistake we made last year that you'd repeat, and why?
The mistake I made last year, it's more around what the world thought. Last year was supposed to be the year of experimentation, investment into proof of concepts, and we didn't see that happen. So the mistake last year was the assumption that people were going to invest more in with experimenting with AI, and I'm going to repeat that this year because I just think we're a year behind. So this year is going to be the year of experimentations, proof of concepts. While a number of customers are still at that rolling out version 1 plan, I think it's going to be a big investment on proof of concepts and experimentation, and I'm going to rebet that this happens this year now.
What's the single metric you check first to know if our LinkedIn presence is working?
The single metric on LinkedIn. You know what? I think it's going to be on not basing it on impressions, but interactions. We can post something very simple like, hey, here's the top the top AI tools we use, and it will get a lot of feedback from people and a lot of thanks. And so I'm going to be looking this year of interactions rather than impressions from LinkedIn postings.
What's one thing you won't outsource to AI ever?
You know what? I don't think I will ever consider AI to go off of instincts, to go off of your own values, to go on what your own thoughts are on what's going to be successful. I want all my leadership team and my entire company to really leverage their AI to get them more data, more ways to make their answers, but go off their guts and to go off their experience on where we should go moving forward. So I would never bet AI making that judgment. I want a human to always say, you know what, even though AI is saying this is what I saw and this is what I'm feeling.
If you had 30 seconds to pitch our value to a skeptical CIO, what would you say?
Well, a skeptical CEO should always be investing and adopting AI now. It is now time to make big differences. We are undergoing a big project on our sales side that I wouldn't have considered a year ago. So one thing CEOs should think of when looking at a company like SAASBERRY is we augment your team, we fit into your team. Our organization, we're not generalists. We're specifically good at one thing, and that's building an agentic tool from a use case. And we fit into your own IT department or your own leadership to augment to get that done quicker and faster. So look at a partner that's maybe more strategic at being good at one thing rather than the generic partners that do everything, because that might be something that you might be skeptical on versus an organization like us. We're specialists in building agentic tools for our customers, working with their IT department and their business department to get these things done. So,
which industry will quietly benefit most from AI agents in 2026, and why?
I think that you're hearing a lot of buzzword around the logistics and manufacturing are going to really benefit the most. Myself, just going through last year of working with all of our customers, we can come up with some really cool use cases. I think, though, the low-hanging fruit isn't so much industry or vertical market specific versus more what business division. And that business division is around your financial decisions. The amount of reporting and analysts that you can do now with AI dramatically saves time on accomplishing answers for your business to make decisions on. So look at your financial, your CFO, your accounting. What can we do that might have taken people hours of manual time to accomplish reports that you can set up AI to just do with a click of a button? Look at your financial group within your own industry and not look at it as a vertical market.
What's the first 90 minutes of your day, and what do you not do?
The first 90 minutes of my day now is putting together a task list of what my priority is. Now, everything should be focused on revenue and growth, but when you go into the office, you find you've got maybe 10, 15, 20 administrative tasks that take away from that revenue building opportunity. So I literally come into the office, I put on some good motivational type of background music and prioritize what needs to be accomplished. I put them in a list so that these are the top 5 things that need to get done today. I literally do one at a time. Once those are done, then I can go back to revenue opportunities.
What's one customer problem we solved recently that surprised you?
One of the surprises that we really found this year was helping customers with their augmented data. It was a very challenge for an organization to deal with how do they take their data and produce something from that. And now through the new tools, we're able to help them with a strategy where they can leverage AI without implementing new SaaS products or new software technologies within their Microsoft environment. So that's a big win now that CEOs can do.
If LinkedIn limited us to 1 post per week, what would that post be?
If LinkedIn allowed us to only do 1 post per week, you know what? I'm finding the best things that work are light bulb moments. So wins or examples of what we've done. So if I could only post once a week on LinkedIn, it's going to say, here's the big win, this is what was accomplished, and here's the challenges, and this is how they can apply that. And I think that will create light bulb moments for other people to say, hey, that's a challenge I'm having internally as well, and maybe create some more interaction with us.